Hi guys, welcome to our weekly market wrap. So, ang PSEi ay nag-close 6,484.06. It's actually up by 139.43 points or 2.20%. Value turnover around 8.49 billion at may net foreign buying na 795.65 million pesos. So, tingnan natin ngayon ang year-to-date average ng turnover ng PSEi. So, kasi yung 6.5 is nung October 16 yon. Ngayon ay supposedly October 23. So, since wala pa, gamitin na lang natin yan to compute the net foreign or year-to-date average at saka net foreign volume. So, year-to-date as of October 16, 2020. So, malit lang yung C. So, ito yung check lang natin. Di pa kasi nila na-upload. So, medyo delayed lang. Baka sa Monday pa nila i-upload. Anyway, value turnover is this one. Total value traded year-to-date ay special values. Turnover foreign. So, yung year-to-date foreign ay ito naman. Transaction. Net foreign selling tayo. Year-to-date ng 113 billion pesos year-to-date. So, and then, add natin yung wala pa kasi. So, mag-add na lang tayo. Add ko na lang yung 5 days. Check ko lang. 19-20-21. October 19, October 20, October 21, October 22, October 23. So, total October 19 to October 23. So, check ko lang Oh, ba't yan? Dapat dito. I mean X, Control X. Lagay na natin sa gitna. So, October 19. October 19. So, October 19, October 20. October 20. Buti na lang malakas yung internet. Anyway, October 21. October 21. October 22. Anyway, regarding pala sa market cap, nag-email ako sa PSE last week and sabi nila is delayed yung update. So, anyway. So, katulad nito, delayed din. So, hopefully, sana is na-upload nila para, para sa weekly market wrap. Kasi, yung yung transaction minsan kasi is nagkakaroon siya ng adjustment. But anyway, this is net of adjustment. Ano to? 19. So, 19. So, estimate lang to. Until matignan natin yung syempre, report ng PSE. So, yan. 1920. Meron pala dyan sa taas. So, dito, 20. Ito. And 1, 2, this. 21. 21. Mas madali sana kapag, syempre, nandyan na sa market watch. But since wala pa, is kailangan nating mag-compute. Anyway, madali lang naman siya. Kailangan lang na nag-consume lang siya ng time. Pero saglit lang din naman. So, 9.8. So, check na lang natin siya by Monday. Siyempre, mare-release na din nila. Actually, this is, ito yung 2 days na net foreign buying. And the last one, October 23. So, this is and net foreign buying. So, at least, foreigners are coming in. So, kita mo naman, 3 araw lang na net foreign buying. Ang laki na na. Or, halos breakout na tong index. Anyway, tignan na lang natin yung chart mamaya. So, yan. Unbold ko lang. And then, total. So, yan. And then, year-to-date. Year-to-date as of October 23. October 23, 2020. So, ito siya. Ito, plus ito. So, anyway. So, nung last week, October 19 to 23, meron tayong net foreign buying na 20,588,255.67. At least, net na siya na foreign buying. Kasi last 2 weeks is net foreign selling. So, check natin to. Wait lang. Divide ko lang to. Wait. Check natin to. Net foreign. Ito. Para makuha natin yung ito kasi yung year-to-date. Hindi ko kasi alam kung ilang trading days yan. So, divided by ito. So, that's actually 195. So, ito, year-to-date turnover ay divided by 200. Kasi 195 plus this 5 days. So, this is actually around 6.57 billion pesos. So, yan yung year-to-date natin na turnover. Umakyat siya ng konti from this 6.52 na turnover. So, actually, it's a good sign. At the same time, pumapasok na kasi yung mga foreigners. Kaya, nagpo-push or it pushed the index higher. Anyway, close lang natin. So, kasi, uy! 13 na ulit. 13,000 ulit yung Bitcoin. Anyway, ano na yan? Next is, let's move on to, anyway, summary ulit. Summary ulit natin. Ang PSEi is up or nag-close ng 6,484.06. Value turnover, 8.49 billion at may net foreign buying na around 795 million pesos. Year-to-date turnover is actually tumaas siya to 6.57 billion pesos. And yung net foreign transaction natin, net foreign pa rin siya, pero at least nadagdagan na siya ng this week ng 20 million pesos. So, medyo nabawasan yung ating year-to-date net foreign selling. So, anyway, next is, let's move on to TA muna tayo sa PSEi. So, currently, yeah, this is actually a bullish candle siya. Kung meron sanang Renko chart or yeah, mas gusto ko sana siyang gamitin. But anyway, since wala, ito na lang muna. So, possibly could retest this area by next week. Around this area. Yan, around the 6.9 and could possibly, may gap siya dito fill this gap. So, yan. And of course, the support I'm looking at is this area. Kasi diba, ang tagal niya sa consolidation. So, ito yung tinitignan ko na support area is the 6,100 level. So, 6,100, this one. So, let's see how it goes for PSEi. So, at least nagre-recover na din siya. Anyway, yung RSI niya is still going higher. So, I think magko-continue pa siya by next week. So, hopefully, let's see. Next is, punta tayo dito. Yeah. So, at least, bumaba na yung, year-to-date returns is 17.03% na siya. Kasi dati it's 24% down So, yeah. At least improving na tong ating index. The price to book value niya is around 1.6 and the trailing PER ay nasa around 20.65. Anyway, meron pala akong wait lang. Meron akong ilo-load. It's about my target pala. I think this is it. Ayun. Yan. So, share ko lang to. Dami. Nawala yung volume. Anyway, gamitin natin yung monthly. Alam ko monthly yung ginamit ko dito So, this is yung the whole PSEi chart. So, kung mapapansin nyo, during crisis is ang PER or price earnings ratio ay nasa around 8. Nung global financial crisis, close to 9. At nung coronavirus, ang PER ay nasa around 8.37. So, dapat pala i-delete ko na to. Or i-hide ko na lang siya. So, yan. So, the best time to buy is, of course, during the financial crisis. During crisis kasi nga, mababa siya. Kaya actually, napapasok din ako sa Philippine stock market dahil nga mababa yung PER. Actually, nag-research pa ako nito Nag-research pa ako ng PER. So, possibly, actually, ang tinitignan ko dito is ba't parang wala yung wala yung target ko or mabagal lang to. Supposedly meron wait lang. Wala ayan, lumabas na siya. Ba't kaya wala siya kanina? Anyway. So, using the Elliott wave, on a macro lang siya. This is actually forming, nasa wave 5 tayo, I think. That could possibly hit a possible 12,133.33. Paano ko siya nakuha? This is yung wave 2 to wave 3. Etong line na to is same siya dito. But actually, wave 5 can be, pwede pa siyang mas malaki. So, posible pa siyang mas mataas sa 12,139, which is, I think, mga around 2036. Check ko nga. Yeah, around July 2036. So, let's see how it goes for the PSEi. So, kaya syempre sinasabi nila na during crisis, it's time to buy. Syempre, mura nga naman yung mga stocks. So, yeah, let's see. Anyway, ang all-time PER is 22.67. However, yeah, kinompute ko kasi yung PER based dito sa earnings or projected earnings or trailing earnings 2020. Paano ko nakuha yan? This is yung 2019 earnings plus first half ng 2020 less first half ng 2019. Kaso ang na-compute ko is 20.65. Ginamit ko naman yung same with the PSE. Kaso, yun nga possibly meron kaming pinagkaiba sa nagamit when it comes to earnings. Yeah, kasi, tinig-isa-isa ko naman siya. So, i-validate ko pa to sa PSE kung paano nila nakuha. I mean, hindi paano nila nakuha. I mean, what makes the difference? Yeah, kasi yung sa market cap kasi, sabi nila sa akin is delayed lang siya. So, okay naman yung computation. So, yun na lang sa price-earnings ratio. But, sa ngayon is, syempre, ito muna yung gagamitin ko unless, proven wrong. Proven wrong talaga. Kasi ang ginamit ko dyan is the market capitalization over the earnings. 2020 trailing earnings. Yung first half. Kasi posibleng kung hindi nila na-update, pwedeng baka first quarter pa lang yung na-update nila. So, yeah, let's see. So, next is, move na tayo agad sa, most actively traded stocks. So, yun ang tinitignan ko sa PSEi. So, around 12,000. So, that's a possible at least return of 183.96. So, kung makikita nyo sa, dito sa sector indices, so, at least, medyo may possible upside pa. Kasi ito, yung mga global financial crisis, Asian financial crisis, year-to-date returns. Kasi ginamit ko is October 23 or kahapon. So, yan. Move na tayo sa, anyway, parang bagal ng, tignan mo, naglo-loading lang siya. Next is, mag-move na tayo sa most actively traded stocks. 8 lang siguro. And then, move na tayo sa gainers and losers. And then, check natin siya bawat sector. So, anyway, let's check LTG. So, si LTG is, kung makikita nyo dito sa PSEi, actually, forward ko din to sa Instagram group. Kung makikita nyo sa PSEi, LTG is actually one of the undervalued stocks. So, undervalued stocks or mura based on price to book value. Yung PER is kaka-add ko lang kanina. So, check natin sa holdings. So, kung makikita nyo, LTG is yun, ang price to book value niya ay nasa 0.78. Samantalang ang price to book value ng all holdings ay 1.31. So, I think na-compute na natin yung possible target nito. I think around 19 yung pinakamataas. Pero ang target ko is around or TP area ko around the 17 area and 8.6. So, check natin yung kanyang chart. Si, LTG. Wait, LTG. Anyway, load tayo ng chart. Si RSI ang gamitin natin. So, LTG. Oh, akala ko si LTG yan. LTG. GSMI pala yan. LTG is gamit ko is the weekly chart. So, ito yung target ko around the 17 area. Oh, ba't ganyan? So, around the 17 area and of course, yung aking support around this area. Yan, around 8.6. But currently, ang RSI niya ay 77.88 na. So, possibly, mag-pullback. Kasi weekly na yung gamit natin. Anyway, kasi kung papasok ako ngayon, risk-reward might not be attractive. So, yeah, check natin yung possible gains and possible loss pa rin. Anyway, posible pa rin naman akong kumita ng 30% pag na-hit yung TP area ko around 17 at posible naman akong malugi ng 33.79%. Oh, risk-reward ratio is actually not attractive. So, unless na lang is palitan nyo yung support and resistance or cut loss and TP area. Anyway, so for me, yung LTG, it's a no trade zone muna sa akin. Yeah, because hindi siya ganun ka-rewarding in my own trading strategy. So, next is, after LTG is AGI. So, isa pa to, AGI. Yeah, sabi ko nga, is nag-share buyback kasi siya. One reason kung bakit siya umaakyat is due to share buyback. So, wait, puntahan natin to. Nilagay ko kasi dito yung share buyback. So, may plano siyang bumili or nag-appropriate or nag-reserve siya ng pambili ng kanilang sariling stocks or buyback of shares. So, bibili sila ng shares sa stock market kasi mababa na or mura na yung kanilang stocks. So, yon ang isang reason kung bakit nag-buyback yung isang company. So, syempre kapag nag-buyback siya, liliit yung outstanding shares, lalaki yung earnings per share, and of course, tataas yung price. So, ganun siya. So, yeah, I think on an average, ang average price nila is 7.20. Yun yung ginawa kong support area. So, anyway, meron pang natitirang around 2.4 billion pesos na pambili nila ng AGI shares. So, yeah, check natin. So, ito yung tinitignan ko na target around the 16.5. And of course, yung support ko, yung around yung average nila na pang buyback or actually at this area din. sakto lang din. Around 7.16 area. So, kasi ang average nila, 7.20. So, mga ganon. So, that's still a possible, syempre, a possible return of 91.50%. So, yeah, I think risk-reward ratio, it's 5.5. So, syempre, attractive siya para sa akin. Pero, syempre, kapag nag-stop out ako, posible naman akong malugi ng around 16.65%. Anyway, isa sa mga subsidiaries nito or siya yung nag-operate ng McDonald's. And sabi ko nga, nung nakaraan, McDonald's is at all-time high despite the pandemic. Diba? And another thing is, kahit na disappointed yung earnings nila nung last quarter, actually, yun, it's an opportunity to accumulate. Well, in my opinion based on McDonald's. Si AGI naman, hindi lang naman si McDonald's sa kanya din yung Mega World, Jerry, and yeah, ano ba? Yeah, yun lang ang alam ko But anyway, yung mga holdings, i-discuss na lang natin siya or tigisahin natin yung mga subsidiaries kasi pwede rin siyang gamitin to i-value yung isang holding or conglomerate company. Pero medyo maano siya ano na to? Medyo matrabaho siya. So, next is, I think na check naman natin to nung last week sa mga daily. Next is, after ng AGI is JFC. Of course, si JFC. Si McDonald's nga all-time high na si JFC, ano pa lang. So, yeah. At least, diba? Wait lang. Check natin yung PSEi. JFC. Kung nakasabay kayo, well, nakita ko lang kasi kanina kasi nung nagtitingin ako ng share buyback So, check natin siya. So, kasi yung kanyang affiliate ay nagsimulang bumili around acquisition or disposition of shares. So, check natin yan. Palitan ko lang yung So, yan. Yan, medyo natuto na rin ako pambihira. So, kung makikita nyo, yan. Si Hyperdynamic Corporation ay bumibili siya ng JFC shares starting September 23. So, kung nakasabay sana kayo, wow, hindi ko din nakita yun Kung nakasabay sana ako, or nakasabay tayo, di ba? So, September 24, check lang natin September 24, around this area bago siya mag-up. So, yun. Pwede rin yung gamitin yun as an indicator kapag yung affiliate or aside from share buyback, kapag yung affiliate or nasa management ay bumibili din ng shares ng kanilang company. Kasi syempre mas madami silang alam about their corporation, di ba? At saka I think Jollibee need to catch up with McDonald's, di ba? Halos same lang din naman ang operations nila in my opinion. Dapat mag-catch up siya. So, ang tinitingnan kong target is of course to create an all-time high or retest the previous all-time high or even create a new all-time high. And of course, the resistance, the support I'm looking at, ang target around 325 and the resistance around this area bago siya mag-breakout or around the 150 pesos. So, yeah, I think that's it. Hindi ko ata napalitan yung ano. Anyway. So, ayun. So, yan. So, ito yung TP area ko, around 325. At least to retest that. And could possibly, syempre, bago siya mag-create ng all-time high. And of course, yung support na tinitignan ko at 150 pesos. So, yeah, syempre, for me, it's still profitable. Profitable pa rin naman siya. So, that's a possible risk-reward ratio of 4.9. So, posible akong kumita ng 81.30% kapag na-hit yung TP area ko around 325. And of course, posible naman akong malugi ng 16.61% kapag na-stop out ako. And kung titignan nyo, yung RSI niya is still trending higher. So, next after GFC is, asa na? Si dito. So, dito is actually a holding corporation. So, part lang ng kanyang holding si dito Telecom. So, anyway, currently, wala pala akong TP area dito sa sheet, kasi hindi siya kasama sa sector stocks. Anyway, ang tinitignan ko, since siya, possibly retest this area. Yan talaga, no? Kaso kasi siya medyo nasa taas na siya, or nasa overbought na kasi siya around the 83 level So, yeah, I think need to break this level first. Of course, syempre, kailangan ma-break nyo muna yan before it retest this all-time high of around 8.5. So, yeah, I think that's it for dito. And, of course, the support I'm currently looking at is at this area. Around medyo siya Syempre, dyan muna sa 5.5. At kapag nag-breakdown siya dyan, around the 4 pesos area. So, yeah. Let's see. And currently, sabi ko nga, foreign buying kasi siya Foreign buying siya. Anyway, pwede nating palang tignan yung kanyang valuations dito. Versus the other conglomerates or holding firms. So, punta natin yung saan yung sa pala to? Sa PSEi, ito. So, ito yung holding. So, check natin yung kanyang financials. Hindi pa naman siya nag-ooperate, so wala naman siyang PER pa. So, it's a negative. Or kung meron man, very little. So, ang book value niya, 1.48. So, check natin. So, dito. Ang book value niya is ang price niya ngayon ay nag-close siya ng 6.61. So, 6.661. So, ang price to book value niya ay divided by 1.48. Yeah. Tama lang naman. Medyo mahal siya when it comes to price to book value valuation versus the conglomerates. Pero check natin yung kanyang, of course, market cap. Maliit pa lang to, 2.8. So, there's a possible upside. So, ayan. I mean, yan ba? Ay, hindi. Oh, what error? Tanggalin natin to. Comma. So, 2.8 times market cap is times the price, 6.61. So, kung titignan mo, syempre, market cap valuation versus the average of 216, syempre, ang laki pa ng possible upside. Dyan pa lang. Anyway, estimated fair value, estimated TP, or fair value. Based on this is, wait lang, copy natin siya. So, that's actually, dito. That. Siyempre, that's a possible 77. Kaso, ang laki niyan. So, pwede mo siyang i-discount. And, ano ba yung pinakamababang ano? Kasi ang pinakamalaki si SM eh. SM. But of course, syempre hindi ko naman masasabing hindi niya ma-reach yan. Syempre, depende. Kasi depende. Posible kasi siyang mag-raise na or mag-SRO or magdagdag ng additional shares. So, syempre, madadilute yung existing holders. Kasi madadagdagan ng maraming shareholders. Pero sa ngayon, yeah, I think yung 77, yeah, let's see sa future. I think we need to discount this kasi nga hindi pa naman siya nag-ooperate. So, yung discount rate na gagamitin ko, yeah, medyo mahirap mag-isip eh. So, wait, check natin si Ayala kasi medyo malaki na si Ayala eh. Yeah, depende sa magiging, syempre, operations ng kanyang subsidiaries. So, sa ngayon, yeah, I think dito muna tayo sa TA. But, of course, it could possibly reach that kung maganda yung magiging operations ng operations niyan. Anyway, sabi ko nga, in a company, ang pinakamalaking possible return is, syempre, yung growth phase. Kasi magsisimula siya mag-grow and then until ma-reach yung peak. After it reach its peak, pwede siyang mag-stabilize lang siya, or worst case ay magsara. So, yun. So, depende. Pwedeng ganyan lang siya mag-stabilize. So, this is the biggest returns. Kasi once it hit the peak, wala na masyadong growth. So, yun lang yung sa akin. So, yeah, let's see how it goes in the future. Currently, I'm also holding this one. Nabili ko siya around 1 peso plus. So, yun lang yung sa akin. I-discount natin siya. But sa ngayon, is of course, it needs to, hindi pa kasi siya nag-ooperate eh. Retest and break the previous resistance of around 8.5. And the other valuations pala is, yeah, we can also compare this to here. Gamitin natin yung October 23 na price. Para makita natin kung ano yung mas okay gamitin. Kasi dito at least telco pero siya holdings pero at least most of his magiging future income is related naman dyan. So, Wait, check ko lang si Tel. 1337. 1337. So, si Globe, 2020, and then si dito, 6.61, 6.61, and then si Now, wait lang. Ay, check natin, dito na lang. Si Now Corporation ay 4.89. So, 4.89. So, let's make an average for dito to ha. For average for dito. Average of dito. Competitors. So, kung average ng dito competitors is average. So, syempre, itong si Converge, sama natin si Tel, si Globe, and of course, si Now. So, yan ay nasa 173. And then, of course, yung kanyang OS, outstanding shares. Ano ba yung outstanding shares niya? Wait, puntahan ulit natin siya. Nandito ata siyang outstanding shares. I think wala. Yun, no? Yun, 2.8 nga. Standing shares. Possible, I mean, estimated fair value. Or possible target. So, this is, kasi ang valuation din is, it's also a, wala namang tamang valuations eh. Yeah, it's also a range na pwede mong tignan. So, I think kapag nagka-value siya, I think, pwede siguro. Kasi kung nung nagsimula naman si Tel, medyo mababa naman siya, di ba? At saka si Converge, di ba? 1680 nga eh. So, let's see in the next few years. Of course, this is not a mahihit niya agad-agad, di ba? So, sa ngayon, yan yung ginamit natin. But, yung market cap valuation kasi is real time siya. So, pwede naman siyang i-discount yung estimated fair value nito since hindi pa siya nag-ooperate. So, since wala pa siyang operation, so siguro pwedeng 25% or 10% lang neto or 20% lang neto kasi hindi pa siya nag-ooperate. Pag nag-ooperate na siya, doon sakaling, diba, pwedeng umakyat. Anyway, that's how it is computed based on market cap. So, but of course, sa ngayon is, let's use the TA first. So, ang target is around, of course, i-break the previous resistance of around 7.6. And kapag na-break niya yon, posibleng i-retest around 8.5. And of course, the support I'm currently looking at is the 5.53 area. Pag nag-break down siya doon, possible 4 pesos. At maliban dyan, it's already at overbought. However, it's a net foreign buying. Laki na, no? 131.11 million pesos. So, ibig sabihin is, actually accumulating ang foreign, no? Usually, ang foreigners kasi ay matagal silang mag-invest. So, it takes years. So, next is After dito, 4 lang. So, next is, sa biggest losers na tayo, sa most active, si WLCON. So, WLCON. Si WLCON naman, net foreign selling and then pababa. So, I think it will retest this area. Kailan ba yung ano neto? Wait, puntahan na natin yung calendar. Alam ko meron na siyang ano eh. So, si WLCON, ayun, sa 30 na yung kanyang earnings. So, possible catalyst is of course kung ano yung magiging earnings niya. So, kung pangit, posibleng i-retest around 12.44. Pero for this quarter, third quarter, wala naman akong ina-expect na magandang kita talaga for most of the companies versus the previous versus the third quarter ng 2019. So, check natin siya, si WLCON. Ang target ko, 16.45 at saka 12.58. So, yeah, almost the same. Yun nga lang, medyo nagkaiba ng a few cents. So, for this one, syempre, since pababa siya, it's a no trade zone. Wala namang short sa Philippine stock market. So, next is Globe. Si Globe, well, I can't comment more sa telcos, sa mga big telcos, kasi dumadami yung syempre, yung competitors nila, and sila yung mas maraming posibleng ikawala ng subscribers. So, yeah, ito yung tinitignan ko kay Globe. Where is it? Anyway, just check. Ano lang. And of course, the support I'm looking at is this area, the one, 782. So, currently, yeah, for me, tingnan nyo, it's net foreign selling. So, tapos, kung nakita nyo kanina, si dito, nag-accumulate sila. Hindi pala natin nakita si Tel kanina, no? Wait. Check natin. Net foreign selling, si Tel. Tapos, napupunta sila kay dito. Well, I don't know. Basta may dito naman ako. So, push mo lang. Push mo lang talaga. Anyway. For Globe, yeah, it seems like 1:1 ratio for me. So, no trade zone. 1:1 lang to. At saka, yeah, sabi ko nga, kapag na-reach na yung peak ng isang company, hindi na ganun ka-laki or ka-rewarding, in my opinion. Yan. So, 1:1 is no trade zone. Pero, yan, looking good naman yung kanyang RSI packet. So, next is, after ng Globe ay si Pure Gold. Si Pure Gold? Pure Gold. I think na-discuss na ulit natin to nung last time. Wait, check lang natin kung may. However, net foreign selling pala siya ng mga ilang araw. 91 million ngayon. Currently, when it comes to retail, ano bang meron ako? Currently, I'm still holding yung IPO ko na binili ko sa Merimart. Dati, yung pinabili ko, galing actually siya kay Pure Gold. But currently, yeah, seems like nag-create siya ng support around this area. So, let's see kung mag-hold na siya talaga dyan. So, and of course, the resistance I'm looking at is at this area, around the 54 54 or the 55 area. Basta close to that area. So, yeah, let's see. Tingin ko naman, mukha naman siyang aakyat na. Currently, sa ngayon, wala akong planong bumili kasi sa stock market. Kasi, dun muna ako sa cryptocurrencies sa ngayon. So, anyway, kung ano man yung existing, yeah, yun na lang yung sa akin. So, currently, yeah, attractive pa rin naman siya. Risk-reward ratio of 7.64. Posible akong kumita ng 27% kapag na-hit yung TP area ko around the 54 area at posible akong malugi ng 3.62% kapag na-stop out ako around the 41 area. So, yeah. Since pumapasok kasi yung foreigners, most of the foreigners, ang tinitignan is of course the PSEi. So, next is after pure gold. Dito na pala. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, ICT. So, last na si ICT and move na tayo sa ibang most gainers and losers. So, for ICT, currently nasa ano na siya, pababa eh. But anyway, ito yung tinitignan ko na possible resistance around this area. And of course, the support I'm looking at this area. Pababa na yung RSI. Anyway, check natin itong kanyang trend. Pwede natin gamitin yung ito, parallel channel. Anyway, posible dito. Kasi mukhang nire-respect naman niya itong uptrend na to. So, yeah, let's see. Around this 106 area. Ito muna siya. Around this area. But sa ngayon, possibly, yeah, risk-reward ratio ay hindi ganon ka-attractive at saka pababa. So, it's a no trade zone for me. Sama mo pa dyan yung net foreign selling. So, next is, after nyan ay 1, 2, 3, 4. Punta na tayo sa advances and declines. Pero yung ano lang. KFC, AC man dito ba yun? Wait lang 1, 2, 3, 4. Wala. So, si AC possible. Si ACE, dito AGI tapos na. LTG tapos na din. ACEN. So, si AC at saka si ACEN. And then, si AP. And then, dito naman is si NIKL. So, puntahan muna natin si AC. So, Ayala Corporation. Ayun solid. Solid. Ganda ng candle niya. Walang wick. So, very strong candle. Bullish candle. So, since very strong bullish candle yan, I think, yeah, it could possibly retest the near all-time high. So 967. And of course, this area, ang possible support area ko. Let's see kung profitable pa siya at this area. So, that's actually a possible risk-reward ratio of 1.94. Posible akong kumita ng 24% kapag na-hit yung TP area ko around 965 at posible akong malugi ng 12.52% kapag na-stop out around 680. Well, sa ngayon is, for me, it's a no trade zone. But yeah, it depends. Kung kaya nyo siyang i-hold syempre, kung gusto nyo siyang i-hold and wait until it reach the all-time high or it retest that all-time high or create an all-time high, ano naman siya, attractive naman siya. So, yeah, for me, since uptrend naman tayo, I think nasa wave 5 na tayo, that could possibly hit more than 12,000 yung PSEi. So, siguro, pwede. So, it depends. But sa ngayon, yeah, for me, it's a no trade zone based on a risk-reward ratio. So, next is after ACEN is, AC is ACEN. ACEN at saka si AP. Si ACEN, so eto, wow, ang ganda. Actually, na-discuss na din natin siya nung last week. I'm actually looking at a possible 4 peso target using the Fibonacci. Anyway, we can make a computation kasi yung next naman is si AP. So, check natin sa power dito sa industrial. So, yeah, I think na gawa na natin ito last time. ACN competitors, price to book value, PER, and market cap. So, yan yung average. Average ACEN's competitors, average price to book value, yan. So, average, ang competitor lang naman niya dito is si FCHEN at saka si AP. FCHEN at saka si Aboitiz Power. No. Ito pala siya, Aboitiz Power. So, 1.29 and that. Check ko lang ulit So, si FCHEN at saka si AP. So, si ACEN, ito kasi maganda kapag may Excel ka na, no? Madali na lang siyang i-compute. So, si ACEN currently, check natin. I-calls natin. 2.82 siya. 24 and 53 billion pesos market cap. So, syempre, kung titingnan mo pa lang, dito, estimated fair value. Estimated fair value, medyo, syempre, mataas siya dito. Wait, check ko lang yung price. Ano natin? Mataas na siya, di ba? Divided by ito. Times ito. So, yan lang. 177 lang. So, ito naman is ito divided by sorry. Ito divided by ito times ito. So, 190. Pero kung ito, divided by, neto? Outstanding shares. Wait lang. Yan natin. Outstanding shares niya ay ito. So, outstanding shares divided by ito. Error. Wait lang. Tanggalin natin yung Di ko alam ba't siya nag-i-error kapag may ganyan. Samantalang kinapi lang naman natin siya. Actually, that's a possible target of around 11 pesos. So, yeah. Possible 150 market cap kasi nasa 53 market cap pa lang siya ngayon. Wait, let's check on that. So, possible 1 point. Yeah, kasi dito, nag-ano pa siya. This should be a possible buy zone pala. 1.7 to 1.90 pesos dito, around this area. So, possible target niya, around 11 pesos. So, check nga natin kung ano yung foreign transaction. So, kung makikita nyo, this is actually foreign transaction, di ba? Nag-iipon sila. Sabi ko nga kanina, most of the foreign investors are long term. So, yun. At saka yung posibleng stock rights offering niya this quarter. So, kasi sabi nila ipupush nila this fourth quarter eh. So, let's see. I think, nasaan ba yung, I think November pa yung kanilang briefing. So, yeah, let's check on that next month. So, AC, kasama siya sa AC eh. Ayala Corporation, November 12 pa. Medyo matagal pa naman. So, yeah, I think it's a buy on pullback. Kasi sa ngayon, it's already over pot. Next is, after ACEN, ano na yun? Here. So, AP. So, si AP naman is, comparing it to ACEN, syempre, ano na lang ako? ACEN FGen, syempre kay ACEN na lang ako. Sabi ko nga is, kapag yung company is pag-grow pa lang, syempre, mas malaki yung chance na mas malaki yung returns. Basta fundamentally good Yan yung tinitignan ko na support, resistance and support around the 24 area. Kung makikita nyo, yeah, might not be a good trade. Unless na lang is mag-breakout siya dyan and could possibly take up profit on this area around the 38. So, check natin. Tingin ko naman since kung papasukin ng mga foreigners yan, pwede ako mag-TP1 dyan. Hindi ko naman so, that's a possible 40% gain. But versus ACEN, dun na lang ako kay ACEN kasi mas malaki yung possible profit ko or returns. Yeah, in my opinion, of course. So, next, after that, AP, wait, check ko lang yung paapa naman siya. So, posible pang, yan, posible siyang, panyang i-retest yung 31 pesos. And, syempre, kapag nag-breakout, since tingin ko magbubulra naman tayo, it could possibly retest this area, the around 39 pesos. So, I think pwede kang mag-TP1. Mag-TP1 dito, and then TP2 when it hit the 40 or 39 pesos. So, I think that's it for AP. And then, let's move on to NIKL Asia. So, NIKL, so, gamit natin is the weekly time frame. Yeah, actually, NIKL is doing good, NIKL price. But I think the resistance I'm currently looking at is this area, yung sa may doji, around the 4.46 area. And then, of course, the support I'm looking at is this area. Could possibly fill this gap. Yeah, dyan. Around the 2.80 area. So, for now, comparing it to other mining stocks, so, siguro hindi ko muna siya titingnan. Anyway, i-discuss natin siya per sector after this. So, I think yun na yung last. Ngayon, i-discuss naman natin siya per sector. So, sa financials, anyway, dito muna pala sa PSEi. So, kung makikita nyo, this is the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Sinama ko dyan yung remaining buyback. Yung buyback, I think na-mention ko na kanina, wherein yung company mag-a-allot ng pera or cash pambili ng shares sa market. So, katulad nitong si AGI, nag-alat siya ng 5 billion pesos pambili ng AGI share sa PSE. So, ngayon, ang average price niya ng nabili niyang stocks is around 7.20 pesos. So, actually, yung mga nag-share buyback, kapag magsisimula pa lang or hindi pa natatapos, syempre, pwede siyang, it's a good sign na undervalued or mura yung kanilang stocks. Katulad niyan, si AGI, si Emperador, ang average ng kanyang buyback is nasa 6.78. Currently trading na siya sa 9.02. So, kung nakasabay ka at their average, kita ka na rin sana. Kita na rin sana kung sumabay. Ito namang si Mega World din. Basta Androtan, seems like nagbabuyback sila. Average naman na ng price ng share buyback nila is nasa 2.69 as of October 13. So, kung nakasabay ako, most likely kita na rin ako. Actually, currently meron naman ako nito, Mega World. So, next is MPI. Actually, hindi ko nakita na buyback si MPI. Pero na-mention ko na I think late ko na ata siya nakita na nag-share buyback siya. Anyway, ang current buyback ng kanyang shares, average price is nasa 3.94. Currently trading siya at 4.04. So, medyo pwede pang makasabay kasi, di ba? Medyo close pa sa buyback buyback price nila. Kasi 4.04 versus 3.94. At meron pang remaining silang pambili ng 2.77 billion pesos. So, yun. Nagbabuyback sila kung may pera sila. Siyempre, of course, that's the number one. At saka, siyempre, nakikita nila na undervalued or mura na yung kanilang stocks. So, next, let's move on to dito sa sector index. Well, with regards to buyback, ang banks, wala man lang ni isang bank ang nagbabuyback ng shares. Actually, sa lahat ng sector, I think, siya lang yung walang, hindi sila nagbabuyback ng shares. Kasi ang bank, main operations nila is yung pagpapautang and more on investment. So, siguro, syempre, at saka, nasa crisis tayo ngayon. So, mostly affected is the banks. So, sabi ko nga, I'm not looking into banks kasi nga, ang mga tao na yung magiging future bank. Kasi, we can live without the bank. I think kaya namang mag-manage syempre, kung matututo lang yung mga tao na mag-manage ng kanilang shares, ng kanilang pera, and yung mga, when it comes to remittance, meron naman dyan yung crypto, at manage funds. I think yung mga tao, kailangan lang nilang matuto on how to manage funds kasi may mga investment na pwedeng kumita ng mas malaki versus saving in the bank. So, syempre kapag nawalan na, kaya tingin ko it's just a matter of time. It's the bank is, for me, it's a sinking industry. I don't know. Just my opinion, of course. Anyway, kaya kung mapapansin mo, wala nga silang share buyback. And, I think that's it. At kung makikita nyo, si Union Bank lang yung pumasok sa akin, sa trading ko. But then again, yung possible ko na 6.13, parang mapapaisip naman ako nito. And fundamentally, syempre, sabi ko nga, hindi ako papasok sa banks. But then, kung sakali man, I think a return of 6.13% is not attractive para sa akin. So, better check on video kung sakali man. Though its risk reward is 1.45, but then again, at least mas mataas siya sa average. Ito kasi yung average eh. So, yeah, I think that's it. Ito kasi yung overall financials. So, next, let's move on the industrials. So, I think na-discuss ko na kanina si ACEN. ACEN is very attractive. Especially, magkakaroon sila ng stock rights offering. At, syempre, mababa pa yung kanyang market cap versus Aboitiz Power and FGen. So, it could possibly reach 11 pesos. Yung nakakompute kong estimated fair value. But, you can also discount that. So, ano pa? Sa power, sa construction, well, I don't like CHP. Tingin ko, hindi siya pumasa sa aking risk-reward ratio. Next is, when it comes to food, I think attractive yung valuation ng food. You can check on the DNL. I think na-discuss ko na din to last time. Wait, let's check on DNL. Possible target at this area. I think pwede pa nga siya dyan eh. And this area as a possible support. 820 and 510. Ito lang pala yung inilagay ko. 820 and 510. So, anyway, isi-share ko naman yung spreadsheet. Inisip ko nga kung isi-share ko din sa profile ko eh. Sa Instagram at saka. Pero sa group, isi-share ko siya. Minsan kasi tinatamad akong magano eh. Anyway, that's a possible kita of around 41.82%. Kapag na-hit yung TP area ko, around 8.38. At posible akong malugi ng 13.83% kapag na-stop out around 5.17. So, next, after ng DNL is, sino pa ba? Actually, si FPH, Lopez Holding Firm. Lopez Firm. Hindi pala ito yung, kasi yung Lopez pala yung holding nila. Yung Lopez Company is actually nag-share buyback din sila, but nag-stop sila. But I think, yeah, it's a possible upside sana. Pero yeah, I think hindi ko muna siya titignan. Kasi at currently, yeah, hindi naman maganda yung possible risk reward nito. So next is after DNL is syempre si IMI. Favorite ko yung mga tech companies. But I'm mostly trading Nasdaq. So for IMI, I think it could possibly retest this area and support at this area. So IMI 13 pa nga yung nilagay ko, 13.06 and 4.79. I think it's a long-term target. This is it, 13.06 and 4.09. Lagi ko siya dito. Okay. Technology kasi, or mas gusto ko kasi yung tech eh. For me, it's mas in demand. Mas in demand talaga eh. So, yeah, yan yung possible target ko for IMI. So, yeah, possible risk reward ko of around 6.07. Posibleng madoble yung capital ko. But how long ako maghihintay? Of course, it depends. Anyway, check natin yung RSI. It's going up pa naman. Mostly, ano bang ginagamit ko? When I'm trading, mostly fundamentals muna ako, and then TA. Dito pala. So, next is GFC. I think na-discuss na natin si GFC kanina. And then si Max. Favorite ko si Max eh. Actually, na-trade ko na siya. Sabi ko nga. Na-trade ko na siya. Kumita ako ng around 42%. Wow, 42% talaga. Yeah, I think 42%. Or basta 40+%. Na-trade ko siya at this level. But, syempre, since magre-recover na ang economy, I think it's time for it na mag-bounce. Nakikita ko kasi dito is depende kung mag-breakout siya dyan. Pababang triangle that could possibly, of course, hit this target around the 27 area. So, yun yung talagang target ko. Yeah, I think I can wait naman sa Max. Anyway, that's a possible 374 nga, oh. But anyway, syempre, yung immediate resistance niya, this area, around this, yung nakaraang TP area ko, around the 6.52, and breakout to that level is, of course, pwedeng mag-TP2. TP1 dito. TP1, TP2, and TP3. So, depende na yun sa trader. Kasi normally ako naman is nagti-TP1, TP2 ako, and TP3. So, yeah, depende. Depende talaga eh. Anyway, let's move on to the next. MWC. Yeah, MWC. Anyway, in trading, kailangan, syempre aside from meron kang pambili, kailangan mo din ng patience. And of course, sa trader ay napaka-importante ng disiplina. Actually, sa stocks, kahit nag-update ako, actually hindi ako masyadong nag-trade to be honest. So, ang tinitingnan kong support area, resistance area around the 22 pesos and the support at around 12 pesos. So, kaya, yeah, for me, it's still an attractive trade. And the RSI is still going up. Yeah, kasi tingin ko lang nasa wave 5 tayo. So, yeah, I think malaking return pa yung within the next few years. Few years talaga. Anyway, next is after that, share ko naman siya yung spreadsheet ko. PCOR. Yeah, versus Shell at saka si Phoenix, mas mura actually si PCOR based on price to book value. So, yun, tinitignan ko din si PCOR. But then again, yeah, hindi muna ako mag-trade sa stock market ngayon kasi nga, yeah, medyo okay naman ako sa crypto kasi talaga ako eh. Sa crypto talaga. So, ang possible kong target around this area, malagay ko, 5.75 and 250 area. So, around that level and this area yung aking at this area. Kasi before the up. So, yan yung tinitignan ko na support and resistance. TP area ko around 560 and support around 2.53. That's a possible gain of around 72%. And of course, posible akong malugi ng 21.12% kapag na-stop out ako around 250 area. And I think naman sa oil, sa oil hindi ako actually ayoko yung company. Ayoko yung company talaga. But then again, pag nag-recover versus the valuation and syempre the recovery of the economy, syempre mas pipiliin ko si PCOR kung sakali mang pasukin ko yung industry na to. But currently, sabi ko nga is, I'm trading oil, pero yung global oil, not the oil company. Syempre, si pizza. Si pizza, na-trade ko na din siya. Itong mga pagkain kasi yung binili ko nung nung pandemic. I mean, nung global dump. So, actually, for pizza, ito kasi ang target ko talaga ang target ko talaga is, of course, this area. Mas tingin ko, mas mauunang magre-recover yung mga food kaysa sa kaysa sa mga sa tourism. Ng tourism, tapos syempre yung kailangan mo ng investment, like for example, yung mga kotse, ano pa ba? Kotse, mga condo, yung mga ganun, yung investment type. Kasi syempre sa ngayon, yung priority ng mga tao is of course, yung mga basic muna. Saka sila magdadagdag kapag nag-recover na yung economy ng pambili ng kotse, ng condo, or mag-travel. So, I think that's it for pizza. Posible akong kumita ng around 82% kapag na-hit yung TP area ko, around 12 pesos. At posible akong malugi kapag na-stop out ako, around 4.85 area. So, now let's move on to next. Si Tech. Actually, si Tech is magkakaroon siya ng stock rights offering, pero to be announced pa siya. So, around 250 million common shares. So, ang stock rights offering, so kung mayroon kang Tech shares, syempre mabibili mo yung kanilang shares at a discounted price. So, actually, same sila ni ACEN. Siya to be announced pa lang. So, anyway, sabi ko nga, paborito ka naman yung mga tech companies. So, I'm looking at a target of 950 and 380. So, this is it. At a support of this area. So, yan yung tinitignan ko. And currently, meron siyang possible risk-reward na 2.17. Posible akong kumita ng around 69.64%. At maliban dyan, ay magkakaroon siya ng stock rights offering na pwede kong bilhin yung kanilang shares at a discounted price. So, added na yon sa akin. Kung sakaling meron akong tech shares. So, to be announced. So, let's watch out for that. So, anyway, let's look at the, RSI is going up naman. So, after nyan is, let's move on to property. Well, currently, property ang meron ako is si Mega World because of the share buyback. However, di ba nung ginawa ko to is, ang attractive kasi nun is si RLC. But anyway, sa ngayon, yeah, I think, nag-ano na siya eh, nag-normalize na yung kanyang risk-reward ratio kasi nga, RLC umakyat na din siya from the previous spreadsheet na nagawa ko. Or from it's medyo nag-recover or umakyat na yung kanyang price. So, sa ngayon, it's brown. Actually, brown, nag-ano din pala siya. Hindi ko natitignan, nag-ano din pala siya, nagba-buyback din siya ng shares. So, ibig sabihin is, mura yung kanyang shares. Currently, ang average niya is 0.79. So, yun yung nilagay ko na possible stop loss area or support. And of course, a target of around 1 peso area. So, check natin si Brown. Tingin ko siya yung bumibili ng kanyang shares. Pero currently ngayon is a no trade zone kasi nga is pababa yung kanyang RSI. So, pag bumaba siya sa average buyback price nila, posible siguro. Yeah, let's see. Pababain natin siya at around 50 cents. Anyway, yun nga, ang support na nakikita ko is of course the average ng buyback shares nila around 79 cents and a TP area of around 1 peso area. This area. Pero sa ngayon, yeah, no trade zone muna tayo kay Brown. So, next is Seahouse. Actually, Seahouse, nagkakaroon din siya ng buyback. Ang average ng kanilang buyback as of March 30 ay nasa 14.27. So, yun yung nilagay ko na TP area. Kaso currently ngayon, parang hindi na sila bumili pa. So, tingin ko, mas kailangan nila ng pera. But anyway, ang ganda oh. Ang ganda oh. OMG. Anyway, medyo sana kung dito sana. At least, ayun oh, sana, wait lang, check ko lang ano kasi yun, bullish divergence kasi nandito. So, sayang. Dito sana nakapasok. Anyway, target ko for house is yung average price of 14.27. So, 14.27, halos dito pala sila nakabili. Yung average price ng average share buyback price nila. Around that. And of course, support at this area. Tingin ko, strong support na yan. So, yeah, I think it's unattractive. Yun nga lang kasi hindi ganun ka liquid yung kanyang stock. Kasi 98,000 lang yung, or nasa less than 1 million lang yung kanyang volume. So, next is, medyo may siya doon. Si House. And then next is, eto, si PRMX. Check natin. Well, si PRMX, yun, actually, halos same lang sila ng volume ni Brown. So, I mean, ni House. Around less than 1 million. So, yeah. Wait lang. Check ko lang kung ano yung, nito. Kasi at least si House, may nakita kong bullish divergence. Ito. This is 1.08. Meron nga din dito. 1.08. Meron nga siyang bullish divergence. Kaso, yun nga lang kasi is medyo, hindi siya ganon ka liquid. So, ito yung tinitignan ko na possible resistance. At this area, And of course, support at this area. So, yan. Kaya, syempre, very attractive pa yung kanyang risk-reward ratio. But, syempre, for a bull run, kung bull run kasi mas magandang pumasok sa mga mostly liquid stocks. Kasi, kapag illiquid kasi yung stocks or any investment asset kasi, ang spread, syempre, or kapag malaki yung spread, let's look at this. Or pag malayo yung spread, ano siya, costly on your part, on the trader's part. Kaya, syempre, kailangan check nyo din yung, aside from the fundamentals, liquidity. Pero kung talagang maganda yung fundamentals, why not, diba? So, yeah, I think may better option pa naman. But, anyway, that's my possible target for PRMX. It's possible 77%. So, next is si Santa Lucia 2 pero hindi siya ganun ka-attractive para sa akin. Yeah, 27% siguro pwede na rin. 32% pala yung average ng property. So, ano ba yung hindi natin nakita? Si Double Dragon, hindi natin nakita. Wait, check natin si Double Dragon. Trade ko to dati nung ano pa. Diba? Nag-around 80 to. Around 80 talaga eh. Ayun na. So anyway, for Double Dragon, it's currently trading higher. Wait lang ah. Actually, meron siyang dito. Wala. Akala ko meron siyang ano. Anyway, for Double Dragon, yeah, it depends siguro sa ano. Looking good naman si Double Dragon eh. So, ang target ko is around the 22 and the 12. 22 and 11 pesos. So, this is my target around this area. Or, I think around this area. And of course, the support, I'm looking at this area. So, kaya, ano pa siya? Ano na to? Very attractive pa siya. Tsaka, syempre, yung ano, RSI is at low of 39. So, malaki yung possible upside. Kailangan lang ng push. Kailangan lang ng push eh. Actually, most of the stock, syempre, para umakyat, kailangan mo ng demand. Demand and supply lang naman yung ang labanan dyan. And of course, good fundamentals. So, I think that's it for the property. Now, let's move on sa holdings. I think na-discuss ko na si AGI, ano pa? Si COSCO. Let's look at COSCO. Yung parent ng Pure Gold. COSCO is okay sana siya, kaso parang hindi siya ganun kaano ngayon, no? Anyway, at least medyo mas liquid naman siya. So, let's see. Wait, let's check on it. 6.25 and 4.80. So, 6.25. What 6.25? This area lang. I think meron kasi siyang doji dyan. Yeah, meron siyang doji before the dump. And of course, ito yung tinitingnan ko na ano niya, support area niya. Actually, meron silang briefing by, I think November ata, or Pure Gold ata yun. So yeah, let's see. So that's still a possible risk-reward of 18% and a risk-reward ratio of 3.03. Okay, pasok pa naman siya sa akin. Possibly 20% return. So next is si Lopez. Maganda si Lopez, kaso dahil sa, 'di ba, dahil sa ABS-CBN, hindi na siya ganon ka-rewarding. Hindi naman. I think it just need a push 3.96 at saka 2.30. Yeah, but yeah, I think almost this. So, ang tinitignan kong target is around the 3.95 at possible support around 2.25. Anyway, check natin yung RSI. Kasi kahit naman, it's a no trade zone kasi flat. Anyway, that's the possible risk. The risk reward. And returns. Anyway, antayin ko na lang siya sa 2.23 or 2.30 at that area. Kasi tingin ko is, kasi earnings season ngayon so posibleng ibagsak pa nila. Kasi, syempre, of course, disappointing ang earnings neto. So, next is MPI. Yeah, of course, si MPI. I think na-discuss na ba natin to kanina? Wait lang, check natin. Kasi tatingin ko na-discuss na natin to kanina MPI? Ay, hindi pa. So, sabi ko nga kanina, isa to sa mga companies na nagba-buyback ng kanilang shares. So, ibig sabihin is undervalued yung kanilang stocks. So, ang target ko is 5 point. Ang average niya is, I think na-discuss natin kanina, yung average price nila is 3.94. So, at least, pwede ka pang makasabay kasi meron pa silang bibilhin na around 2.77 billion pesos. O, diba? Pwede pang makasabay dito. Tingin ko lang ang daming pera ni yung Pangilinan. So, ang nilagay ko is the 3.94. Tingin ko is that's a good buying area. At least halos nakasabay ka sa kanila, 'di ba? Sa kanilang buyback program. So I think that's it for maganda pala yung MPI. Kaso RSI niya is flat. Flat na siya. Nasa 64 pa. Is that flat? Hindi naman, pa-up naman siya. RSI flat? Ba't hindi? Hindi naman. It's going up. Wait, 64 point. Oh. Dito ko siya Hindi naman siya flat. Going up. So, yun. 64.80. 64.68. Okay na siya. So, going up. So, I think that's it for MPI. Despite the net foreign selling kasi kaya siguro nahihirapan din siya na i-move yung price higher. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Si Pure Gold. I think na-discuss na din natin to nung nakaraan. So, syempre, si Pure Gold, I think most actively traded stock siya. So, hindi na natin siya kailangang i-discuss. Losers. Yun. So, Pure Gold na-discuss na natin. And, this one, SMC. San Miguel. Yeah, check nga natin to, San Miguel. At bigla siyang nagana. Nagkakaroon na kasi siya ng ano. Anyway. May doji doon. So, dito muna ako before the doji. And of course, this area. So, posible pa rin ako, check natin. Ang possible risk reward. So, posible akong kumita ng 26.30% kapag na-hit yung TP area ko around 133. At posible naman akong malugi ng 10.78% kapag na-stop out ako around 95 area. And the RSI is still trending higher. So, yeah, let's see. Anyway, that's... Uy, last na ba yan? Ay, hindi pala. Ano pala to? Kala ko last na. Sa services. Sa services, Cebu Pacific, anyway, I don't like travel muna sa ngayon, but you can check out there. Kasi mahihirapan pa siya eh. Pero, of course, over the short term, magkakaroon naman to ng bounce play. And nag-open na daw yung economy. So, might probably mag-ano na siya. Bumalik. Kaso kasi mahihirapan silang pabalikin yung pre-COVID travels nila or operations. Yun lang yung sa akin. So, pag ganun kasi, I don't want not to pumasok. But anyway, on a TA, posible pa naman akong kumita ng 27.52% kapag na-hit yung TP area ko around 52 area at posible akong malugi ng 13.28% kapag na-stop out around 35. So, next is, aside from that, is this one. Sino to? MRSGI. Yes, MRSGI is actually low. Kaso kasi parang parang nahihirapan siyang umakyat. And, wait, let's check on the chart. This is actually a long-term downtrend. Ang pangit na, no? Hindi, kasi, ang hirap kasing pumasok sa isang stock na long-term downtrend. Though magkakaroon siya ng short-term bounce. Yeah, for me sa ngayon, ang hawak ko ngayon na retail is actually, what's that? Si Merrimart. So, of course, possible resistance and support. So, kailangan, before ko siya pasukin, at least mag-out siya dito sa a long-term downtrend. Yun lang yung sa akin. But, of course, possible TP area around 190 and 1.22. So, 1.90 around this area at 1.22 area. So, yan. So, attractive pa rin naman siya. But anyway, ayoko ng ganyan eh. Lalo ngayon, hindi ako masyadong nakatingin sa stock market. So, baka mamaya, bigla siyang magtuloy-tuloy pababa. Katulad ni, I think, Shell ba yun? Basta pangit siya, if downtrend. Buti sana kung may short, sana short ko na yan. Ang kulit lang. Anyway, next is Now, of course. Si Now Corporation. Si Now, nag-disclose siya nasa edge, I think, na yung Now Telecom ay mag-release by way of introduction. And by way of introduction is, syempre, magde-declare siya ng property dividend. Possibly, magde-declare siya ng property dividend sa existing Now Corporation stockholders. So, ito yung tinitignan ko currently kay Now. But of course, syempre, bago niya hit yung all-time high niya is, or mag-create ng all-time high, ang tinitignan kong TP area at this area, around the 7.59. Oh, 9.92 and 3.55. But 9.92. Okay. Dito, ang ginamit ko yung sa doji part. Anyway, so at least at that area, before it reached the more or less 15 or the 20 area. So, yeah, I think that's it for, medyo parang telco ako ngayon. Hindi naman. Medyo ang pinakamalaking kinita ko sa stock market is kay dito, and then followed by Max, and then Pizza, and then yung mga na-realize ko ng profit, and then si Pure Gold. And then, of course, nalugi ako kay STI, and ano pa ba yung, si Jollibee and URC kumita din pala ako doon. So, I think yung mga yon yung na-close position ko na. So, currently, may mga open position pa naman ako. I mean, holdings. So, yun yung tinitignan ko kay Now, and possibly, hahawakan ko siya. Or unless na lang magkaroon ng, kaso pababa siya eh. So, might probably mag-pullback muna siya and retest the 3.71. So, for now, yeah, let's see. Buy on pullback siguro yan. Siguro ako, And then, next is si Pure Gold, tapos na kanina. One of the most actively traded stocks, si SSI. Let's check on SSI. SSI is retail, kaso kasi is more on high-end talaga. So, tingin ko sa ngayon, siguro pag nag-recover na, pag nagkaroon na ng pera yung mga tao, baka sakali. But sa ngayon is, seems like it's on, nasa kasi siya eh. Nasa consolidation phase. So, kapag nag-breakout yan, possibly retest or magkaroon ng, ito yung tinitignan ko na TP area. At this area. Actually, may doji siya dun. So, possibly, pero ito yung conservative note dyan, ang TP area ko. And of course, support na tinitingnan ko is this area. So, that's a possible risk-reward or So, posible akong kumita ng around 83% kapag bumalik siya around 215 area. And of course, posible akong malugi ng 19 pesos sa 0.94. So, si SSI and then si Web. Si Tugboat, ayaw ko muna siya, si Tugboat. And let's look on PhilWeb. Dati trinitrade ko siya noon. Si PhilWeb. Ang problema kasi dito sa is that, pala siya? It's a no trade zone, pababa pa siya. But ito yung possible resistance na tinitingnan ko, 4.35 and the support area at this area, around 2.08. 1.80 pa lang nilagay ko. 1.80 at that area. Anyway, so let's see how it goes to PhilWeb. Buti na lang last na. Anyway, sa mining and oil, wala akong mining company na stocks. but I'm trading commodities, global commodities. Anyway, so ang nakikita ko is, of course, si APX, si FNI, at saka si Philex. So, I think last na yan, si APX. Currently pababa si APX. So, for now, it's a no trade zone. So, antayin natin siya at support area. So, currently, syempre, mas mataas na yung possible niyang possible gain. So, antayin natin siya. Antayin ko siya. So, ito kasi yung TP area ko. And the support at this area. So, check natin kung ano siya dyan. Mag-hold. So, syempre, kung mag-hold siya dyan, it's mas malaki pa yung possible gain. So, next is si FNI. Actually, si FNI meron siyang buyback program. Kaso, hindi ko siya makita dito sa PSEi. But, ito siya. Na-approve siya ng board noong June 29, 2016 and May 15, 2018. Yung yung market or yung PSEi, hindi na kaya. Limited lang din yung kanyang disclosures. So, check natin ha. Pakita ko. So, ang pinaka-last is the 5 at October 26, 2018 lang siya. Actually, binasa ko din yung quarterly reports at yung dates lang yan yung nakita ko. So, for now, FNI is, pero sa share buyback na nila yon, ang average cost nila is, what's that? Hindi ko nalagay. Wait, compute natin. Eto, compute lang natin. Hindi ko pala nalagay. Average cost is, I think our average cost, ito ata. I think average cost is the 2.32 pagdalawin natin to is the 2.33. 2.33 pa nga. So, ito yung target profit ko. At least, yung average cost nila of the share buyback. Kasi mataas nila nabili So, syempre, currently sa ngayon, trading at 134, syempre, malaki pa yung possible upside in my opinion. So, let's check on the FNI. So, yung target ko is 2.33, yung average na buyback nila. Buyback shares. So, eto siya. Yeah, okay lang naman din. Parang halos dito lang din siya. And, the support I'm looking at is at this area. Dito nagbibili pa rin sila dyan And trending higher. At saka maganda yung nickel din. So, I think it should need to catch up. So, last is si nickel. Meron din siyang share buyback Oh, but wala akong Hindi ko pala nilagay yung average price ng nickel. But I think yung average price nila is that 3 pesos. Wait, check natin si nickel. Hindi ko pala nalagay. Nalagay ko na ba kanina? Hindi. Na-analyze na pala natin siya kanina. So, let's just move on sa pinaka-last na si Philex. Share ko na lang siya kapag nakita ko yung share buyback average price nila. Si Philex currently nasa overbought territory. So, for me, it's a no trade zone muna siya. Oh. brush. Yun. So, yun. I think that's it. And the possible TP ko at 927 and 440. That area at saka that area. So, antayin ko siya sa previous sa support area of around 4.40 area. And of course, a possible TP of around 9.41 kasi bullish ako sa gold eh. So, mining should catch up. Kasi dito hindi nga all-time high yung gold dyan eh. At ano pa siya, as high as the 27 area. Or even, ang pinakamataas niya is let's check. The highest niya is 27.90 pesos. So, I think okay lang siya. Okay lang siya doon na target on a monthly. Minsan mas okay tignan. Well, depende siguro sa trader Pero yeah, syempre i-journalize nyo yung trading nyo and kung saan kayo mas kumikita, dun yung gamitin ninyo. So, I think that's it. Disclaimer lang guys, or mahalagang paalala, hindi po ako nagbibigay ng any financial advice. So, always trade with caution or maging maingat tayo sa pag-i-invest. So, thanks guys. Anyway, I'd like to invite you also to please join us sa Instagram's Pool Trader Group at sa mga social media sa Facebook and Twitter. So, thanks guys!